Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
Welcome to Trillions. I'm Joel Weber.
And I'm Eric Balchunas.
Eric, we have not had a big group episode of Trillions for a long time, but we're going to do it today.
We are. Yeah, we were due.
We're going to talk about the best new launch, ETF launch of 2025. And we brought a ton of colleagues from within Bloomberg News and Bloomberg Intelligence, each of whom are going to pick their candidate. And then in a battle royale, we're going to decide which one is the best pitch.
Yeah, this was something that exchange/inside ETFs used to do back in the day, and I participated in many times. Remember, I'm still salty over not winning for the uranium ETF about 4 years ago.
Still carrying that grudge.
Yeah, but they stopped doing it, so I feel like it's a good time. And let me throw a stat out for you, Joel. There's 920 launches this year in the U.S. alone.
So far.
Still got
a little bit of daylight.
And 2,400 worldwide. That's 10 ETFs every day. Every 45 minutes, a new ETF is born somewhere in the world. Easily. Yeah, it may almost double the old record. That's how many ETFs are hitting the market.
Okay, we have, like I said, a large group of people here. We've got Vildana Hajric, Denitsa Tsekova, Yapp, Isabelle Lee, maybe me, Athanasios Psarofagis, maybe you, and judging it all, David Papadopolous, an executive editor with Bloomberg News. This time on Trillions, the best ETF launch of 2025. Okay, so first of all, we have to bring David Papadopolous back in. David, welcome back to Trillions.
Thanks, Joel. It's been a while.
It's been a second, but we're really excited to have you back. This is also that awkward moment where we kind of give you the mic and
turn it over, pal.
Yeah, like we're sidekicks.
My show now.
To your show now. So how are you going to be judging the pitches?
So I think a few criteria. I mean, obviously, it feels like it should be an ETF that's like of this moment, right? Like of the current trend, sort of thematic that way. Hopefully, an ETF that's got some stake. By the way, for those for the members out there, you guys don't go changing your pitches as you hear this. Something with a little bit of staying power.
Okay.
And obviously marketability is super important. I guess listen, maybe performance so far, but it's presumably it's a fairly short period of time to be judging that way.
So you're the market. You're the market.
I am the market.
Okay.
So it would appear.
All right. Let's get down to it. Who's going to go first?
First up, we have Isabelle Lee, cross-asset reporter here with Bloomberg. Isabelle, you have 1 minute, and then I will ask perhaps a follow-up question. Are you ready?
And Eric and I might have some commentary.
Might have a snide comment or two, which is, by the way, a little sketch because they're also going to be pitching themselves. Don't let them get in your head.
The snider, the better. So here we are.
Okay. You are on the clock, Isabelle.
So, do you guys believe that everyone deserves a second chance from your ex, from your enemies, from your boss? So this ETF gets 0.1 for that. I'm talking about the Roundhill Meme ETF, meme stock ETF. Ticker is meme, M-E-M-E, round 2 for that. So they're making a comeback. They closed in 2023 because they didn't get enough assets and they weren't performing well, basically. And then this year, they relaunched, and now they're in the market. The difference is last year.
30 seconds.
It was passive. Now it's active, plus 1 point, so now I'm totaling 3. It's active now, and they're going to use a series of quantitative and proprietary data, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But basically, it talked about meme, and we know that meme stocks entered the lexicon during the pandemic. It died down a little, but now it's back. Think Open Door, Krispy Kreme, think all of the recent figures that are memeified today. So I really think that and the basis points is 69, which is not that expensive. 4 points for me.
Okay.
The end.
All right. Meme, interesting. Certainly topical. Meme stocks are indeed back. Open Door, Krispy Kreme, and a company founded by an old college buddy of mine by the name of Beyond Meat.
Wow.
Yeah. True story.
We were both bad basketball players on a bad college team. It's true.
Lots to unpack there.
Yes,
But
totally.
I know.
Do we have time?
Way to
holding
think
it
about
in.
yourself. What's interesting about this, there's little asterisks there that I like that you called out. Like, it is a new launch this year, but it has been here before.
Yeah, by the
Yes,
way,
yes.
Meme has a great, I almost think it's an inverse indicator because it closed at the actual bottom.
Yeah.
And then since it's launched, the market's gone down. Like,
Yeah.
it might be like kind of Kramer-esque in its
it
ability.
top-ticked.
Yeah, and bottom ticked. When it first closed, it bottom ticked.
And it's interesting that they reserved the ticker, almost like they knew it was going to make a comeback. I mean, otherwise...
right, yeah. that was a
Also,
bit- yeah.
this is one of the only self-Lazaruses.
Yeah.
What I mean by that is a lot of times an ETF dies and another issuer goes, ooh, let me try that.
Oh, biblical
This is the first
reference.
time where the same issuer killed the ETF and said, let's
true.
resurrect our own
Yeah.
ETF. I've never
Yeah.
seen that.
So let's end this podcast because I clearly win.
No.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I guess questions from me is AUM so far, and I guess Isabelle. So like, just tell me your vision for this thing, given its rocky past. Is this like a 1-year ETF play, a 5-year ETF play, a 10-year? Like, what's your time horizon for this thing? What does success look like for this ETF?
I feel like assets is always a success, but the past one, it was just a passive ETF. It just tracked an index. Now it's active, and they will rebalance every 2 weeks as opposed to in the past where they rebalance every month. Because as we know, meme sentiments change within a day or something if you just find yourself in Reddit, which I've been using a lot more, by the way. Best hair straightener, Reddit. Best restaurant, Reddit.
Who shot JFK? Reddit.
No, I don't do that, Eric.
She's like playing into the meme vibes. Yeah.
Yes. All right. Eric, Joel, any final comments?
No,
for
let's keep
Isabelle?
it moving. Who's next?
Thank you, Isabelle. Next up, another cross-asset superstar for us here, Denitsa Tsekova. Denitsa, you are on the clock.
Just to say, not that I'm competitive, but Isabelle's ETF was down 10% last week. My ETF, everyone cares about dividends. Everyone is asking about dividends, but there are two big problems about dividends, that they underperform the index and that they have a tax drag. And I have a proposal to fix that. Auto collables in ETFs, it's all the buzz when it comes to banks. Everyone has been doing it for a very long time, but now you can see it in an ETF. It's based off collables. It's 74 basis points, which for kind of a sophisticated trade, I would say it's relatively cheap. Of course, it's index-based, which is important. There are a lot of single stock ones that are very volatile, come with a lot of issues, but index-based, obviously, it's much more balanced, less likely to get big losses. Then we have yields. It offers 14% coupon, which is one of the highest in that dividend category. And at the same time, we're talking about performance. There is an index that's pretty much on par with the S&P.
Time is up.
Yeah. Okay. What was the ticker there?
Yeah,
I think we.
CAIE.
Okay.
But I'm sure you have more questions. It's all good.
CAIE. That doesn't exactly like roll off.
ticker.
I think
It almost looks like a.
I think they call it
Portuguese
CAIE.
Kaya.
But that's
word.
you'd have to be the parent of. We had the guy on last week actually.
You did?
Yeah, we had the issuer on.
Well, what was his pitch?
This, but we had 30.
That?
He had 45
I
minutes.
wrote it for.
She tried to squeeze what might be, in my opinion, the most complicated ETF I've ever
So
seen in
you
my life.
screwed up.
Yeah.
In a
You
minute.
picked a
I
really
only lost
complicated.
10 seconds for Isabelle.
I know it was worth it.
Clock management.
That did get you a point,
Yeah.
though.
But,
mean,
but she got
super
eliminated,
ambitious.
So.
Wait a minute. So you weren't even focused so much on winning yourself as you were taking down Isabelle.
That's my strategy. That's my strategy. I think it's effective.
All right.
So,
Go ahead.
I think we could probably help her pitch out a little bit, which was dividend ETFs were a hot topic this year. This one distinguishes itself in that space. That would have been the TLDR.
I didn't even mention tax efficiency.
I would have gone
She's
with.
still going.
Do you like 14% yield?
Well,
there you go.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's the
but
catch.
is it like anytime I hear 14% yield, I immediately go to bullshit. But is it a real 14% yield?
Well, it's not my ETF, but so they say. It's 14.
But you're selling it.
For the purpose of selling it, yes, it's real.
All right. Denitsa.
Seems like a good deal, right?
I mean, yeah, but I also got some land to sell you in Bulgaria.
That has a high yield.
Oh,
I
yeah.
recommend. I recommend, guys.
All right. Thank you, Denitsa.
Thank you.
This ETF, by the way, I got to say, has had inflows every week since its launch, since June. That's really, really rare.
What's its AUM up to?
About $500 million.
Okay.
In 6 months.
Yeah. So it is a bit of a juggernaut.
I bet. What is Meme? I bet you Meme has like $19 million.
It's all about the vibe.
Doesn't have a lot. Yeah.
All right. Next up on the mic, one of our crack ETF research associates, Andre Yapp. Andre, welcome. You are on the clock, sir.
Okay, my pitch is a Roundhill Humanoid Robotics ETF, HUMN. I picked this ETF because basically I'm just a disillusioned millennial, and this one just fits with my theme perfectly well. So we have the AI bubble, and everybody has an AI ETF. This one right here is going to give us robots. It's going to arm Skynet with the Terminators. It's going to bring this facade to an end, and that's why I like this ETF. So it has companies like Tesla, UB Robotics, NVIDIA, has about 30 million in assets with an expense ratio of 0.75%. I like it just because it's something different. It's a new twist on the AI bubble. So that's basically it for me. That's my pitch.
Wow, fast.
It's kind of a mic drop.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fast. By the way, welcome to Trillions, Andre. First time on.
But there's a little bit of it might be a little bit of a tell, Andre, when you say at the end it's a new twist on an ETF bubble. Like, so
Well, I think he said AI bubble.
AI bubble.
AI bubble. I misread. That's what I actually meant. I remember I'm jet lagged.
I have a question, which is why this one and not COID, which is the other humanoid
This is a better ticker.
robot?
Ticker counts for a lot. If the ticker doesn't make it pop, you're not going to remember it, and this one just stands out.
I think you just stole Joel's pick,
No,
by the way.
I talked about it,
That
and
would've
then I
been
saw that
amazing.
Andre had claimed it first.
So human
was
is good.
right.
That is a good ticker. What's the exact? But why is it human? Why isn't it robot? I don't understand.
Because it's going to replace humans. Essentially, they're building humanoid
So it should be
robots.
not ex-human. I see.
So they're building humanoid robots essentially to take
Yeah.
Okay.
the place in the labor force.
But is this just because this is like
Hey, they're
some
helpers. They're helpers.
childhood like galactic fantasy of yours, or you really believe in the ETF?
Oh, I wasn't joking when I said I'm a disillusioned millennial. Let's just give the Terminators their time to shine.
Okay. All right.
I mean, to be fair, you ever seen that Boston Dynamics video once every 6 months where the robot like does a somersault, grabs a gun, and starts shooting, and you're like, holy shit. I think those are the videos that if you extrapolate that 10, 20 years is where I think
Those
this
are
ETF...
old videos. Like they're doing new stuff now.
That's what I'm saying. And sometimes the robot can fall over, get back up, and like breakdance.
It's just an interesting moment to pitch this, you know, the AI, the whole way.
This is like the thing after the AI thing, though. This is like
it's gonna survive that.
I mean, they're like cockroaches. These robots, like I mean, they just need a charge.
If we think about it like Terminator, AI, Skynet, we need the actual Terminators to actually complete the circle. So that's where I'm going with it. We gotta just go to the natural conclusion.
This is as far as I've seen anybody take a theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's pretty. I mean, but
It's a
all
little
the money-
disconcerting,
Yeah, and
frankly.
all the money being thrown at AI. I mean, something's gonna happen.
All the money being thrown at AI, including $30 million.
Just got started too, 6 months in.
Thank you, Andre.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so next up, a man who needs no introduction,
Just the co-host of the podcast.
Joel Weber.
Okay, so maybe you've heard of K-pop Demon Hunters and the song Takedown. My role is to provide an ETF that I feel like is going to be taken down by the competition here. But I picked the ticker TEXN, TEXN, which is an iShares ETF that launched over the summer. It does not have a whole lot of assets, but if you know anything about Texas, it's larger than life, and this is a bet on Texas. So biggest holding is Tesla, followed by ExxonMobil. It's kind of a great one.
Like it.
Oracle as number 3. So really, Chevron number 4, Caterpillar number 5. All of these companies have huge presences in Texas. We know that Texas is the future of business, and you're like Texas. You're either with us
10 seconds.
or against us.
I gotta say, I'm surprised. That was kind of cool. I mean,
Don't read into that.
I mean, I don't know. When he first came with TEXN, I wasn't. I was looking. I was thinking I was going to be disappointed, but that was kind of fun. I mean, I could. I don't know. It goes anywhere.
I got to tell you, Bloomberg News has not written about it once. I don't think BI has written about it at all. It's kind of a little sleeper.
So, Eric,
I think it might have made Katie's newsletter once.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
when it came out.
we wrote about it.
Okay.
You did. The other thing is, you get
that's
this
-1 for you.
Okay, -1. I'll take
little
it.
bit of a tax
do you?
tailwind, right? Because when you move there, you pay less taxes, right?
Yeah, this is a play for the future.
Yeah. There was a Nashville ETF that had the same pitch, but it closed.
Vildana has a critique.
But wait a minute.
not my turn.
You can
you
throw
jump in.
shade.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It's a political play.
totally
Well, it
is.
is.
For the moment. That's the story of the
But
year.
but see, I could see TEXN working out in Nashville.
That's not
I know.
Texas. That's not Texas. That's Tennessee.
You know what? You know what the Nashville ETF? All the hospitals are there, so it ended up being
Yeah.
like this ipso facto hospital ETF. But it was too specific.
Hot baby.
But they also had an Oklahoma ETF back in the day, and this is the second attempt at Texas. So they've tried these. So that this one by iShares is, I think, probably the biggest reason it might succeed.
But when you said at some point here, I believe you said it doesn't have a whole lot of money under management, like
It does not.
in the
I'm saying
tens of
13,
thousands of
13
dollars?
million. You know, like we've not seen a lot of investors pile into this. But keep in mind, it's a big state. I think Texans will invest in Texas.
All right.
It'll all come around.
all right, that's cool. I like it, Joel. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Next up is our cross-asset team leader here at Bloomberg, Vildana Hajric.
Oh, wow.
We're just sucking up.
Those are my
Lots of
underlings.
fans. Vildana, you're on the clock.
First of all, everything is bigger in Texas except for Joel's ETF. Second of all, Andre chose HUMN even though there was an ETF that launched before it based on humanoid robotics, and he didn't even know that humanoids are already in existence in
What's
Japan
your
and South Korea.
ETF?
I'm just poking holes in everybody else's argument. The best and most innovative ETF of the year goes to XDIV, XDIV. It's another round hill ETF, and this one will invest in other S&P 500 ETFs for you. So it's going to be tracking the market, except it jumps out of those ETFs before the ex-dividend date, and that way you can avoid a big tax hit.
I see.
That's it. It's
see.
so simple. It's genius. It's innovative.
see.
Nothing like this existed. Tax
5
avoidance, tax
seconds.
awareness has been a huge theme in ETFs since the birth of ETFs.
You're out of
and
time, pal.
This brings it to a whole new level.
Okay, so my question for you is...
It's a whole new strategy, first of all. You just drag everyone else and then put in a little
Exactly.
bit
Oh, by the way, at the end, my pitch is I can't remember. Everybody else sucked.
I could have kept going.
About how everyone else sucked.
Yeah.
So, first, again, the name XDIV is a little bit like CAIE, whatever the other one was. It's not
Quite.
doesn't exactly roll off the tongue. But what does history tell us about how avoiding taxation and this little tax avoidance scheme, how much does it juice returns? What does the data tell us, pal?
Juice returns the data. Eric?
You want returns of this
Yes, please.
versus what? XDiv? Hold on.
Spy?
We should have.
whole new
This
strategy.
is called, I think Winkler used to call this show up and throw up, right?
You're allowed one terminal lifeline. Okay.
Can I call a friend?
Is this also Round Hill?
Yes.
That's the third Round Hill.
third, yes.
Oh my God, are they paying us?
No.
Okay, this year, XDiv is beating VU by 34 basis points, and it's only been a couple months. So annualized, that would be an extra 40 basis. No, annualized, that's an extra 2% a year.
Eric might win for this.
Wow. I wish I was lying because I am also in this competition, but again, I'm just looking at a small window, but so far,
Interesting
something's working.
start.
And
Interesting
history,
start.
though, will tell us that in general, this kind of scheme works. Is that right?
Generally
Ish.
speaking, I also think advisors are real concerned with after-tax returns. I mean, in the end, your returns are after inflation, after tax. That's like your real return. And so this is why it's important. But it's tough to get people off of VU and S&P.
Just to be clear here, the strategy was flamethrower and Hail Mary to Eric.
And it worked.
I know.
It worked.
I
won
happened
at
to be in the
last
end zone,
second.
just standing there.
Yeah, you were wide open. This is for retail investors. This is for institutions. This is for international institutions. This is for everybody.
Okay. Excellent. Vildana, thanks for playing.
All right. Well, we just had an addition. James Seyffart, who's a senior research ETF analyst at Bloomberg Intelligence, was caught on some terrible public transit woes, and then amazingly just
charged
walked in,
through security.
Literally walked in, and we're just going to make him do his pitch. He's not heard any of the other pitches. If you don't win,
no, if you know it's bad.
Yeah, I think you're going to win.
Right.
So whatever you're going to pitch,
It may help him because you won't spend 30 seconds trashing everybody.
Yeah.
You have 1 minute to pitch, James. You are on the clock now.
Okay, so anyone who knows me is not going to be surprised that I'm going to pitch a crypto ETF. So the one I'm going to go with, there's a few that you go with, but I'm going to go with the Bitwise BSOL or Bitwise Solana ETF. First full spot crypto staking ETF. It launched into when people were right now it's not a great time to be in crypto. It's down pretty bad. And it's still one of the best launches of the year. If you look at volume, that's the easiest way to see how good of a launch an ETF has had. It's second only to another crypto ETF. But Solana itself is a much smaller market cap than the one that I just referenced. So XRP is a bigger product in the crypto world. But Solana is a little more interesting to me just because of the staking aspect. It's something that is brand new. It took in over $200 million in day one.
10 seconds.
And it just proves that despite even when the market is going bad and against you in the crypto world, these ETFs, the top two, are crypto assets.
Okay, you're out of time. That was good. Interesting. Well, of course, somebody, Joel, had to pitch a crypto ETF.
We needed crypto to be on the list, and James delivered.
At the risk of you saying that this is Papadopoulos making it about Papadopoulos again, I will just say my brother, and this helps your pitch, is obsessed with Solana.
There you go.
So, which makes me extremely dubious. 10 million on day one, you said it took it?
No. So day one trading was 57 million. And at its launch last month, it was the largest. We just had an XRP ETF that passed it. So now it's the second largest launch as far as volume goes. And it took in over $200 million in day one. And so
what's the fee?
You have a terminal lifeline.
I think it's 0.2. But I actually
I'll tell
don't
you.
know.
Hold on. I'm the lifeline
Dr.
here.
Balchunas, yeah.
This is going to be, I think it's 0.2.
0.2.
Yeah. All
right. Jens, anything for
I think
James?
he gets to just, walk out of here on a high, like go get some ice water.
Well, I have a question for him.
This thing is minus 20%.
Well, there's that.
And it still took in over 200 mil.
No, to be clear, crypto, it's a tricky moment.
Pitching anything crypto right
takes a certain amount of courage
while things
are
going down.
Courage.
I think.
That's why I would
courage.
say I think you have to sell everybody in 20 seconds on why Solana long term.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at crypto, right, if you're looking at blockchain technology, these crypto technologies, you have on one end of the spectrum Bitcoin, super decentralized, super secure. It's a little slow. It does a few things extremely well. And then there's this whole other spectrum of like less decentralization, maybe a little bit less secure, more open, can do a lot more things than just transfer money. Solana is competing on that other end of the spectrum without being a completely centralized entity. So it's competing with Ethereum. It's a little more centralized than Ethereum. Some people listening to this will jump out of their screens at me saying that. But it basically is trying to compete with things in the traditional financial world, traditional technology world, while also taking aspects that made Bitcoin as successful as it was.
Okay. Good stuff, James. Thank you. Next up, we have a fellow Greek, Ethan Psarofagis, Research Associate here at Bloomberg. Ethan, hit us.
Yeah, I don't even need a minute because this is so easy.
Wow.
But just based on the picks, we have crypto that's down 30%, the most complicated ETF ever, and a bunch of other ETFs have like no assets, right? Did I get it right? Did I get everything? Yeah. This one's so easy. It's VBIL, which is the Vanguard 0 to 3 year Treasury ETF. It's got $4 billion. what is so great about this is Vanguard never launches ETFs. It's like an oxymoron to have new launches and have Vanguard in there. So it's their first launch in about 8 years. It's bonds. They've never competed in this space. It's got $4 billion in assets. It's only 7 basis points. It's up 3% this year. They're competing with the likes of some other like cash-like ETFs, but I think they don't launch products lightly, and when they do, they make a really big splash in it. So yeah, I think simplicity wins in this year of like crazy launches. I'm gonna go the complete other way and just go with like bonds, which I think is just
bills.
Bills, yeah. So just like short-term treasuries.
Got it. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
hard to argue with some of that.
I mean,
do you like shiny objects or
Right.
super
Shiny.
super basic foundation?
I would have went. VBIL was my second
Okay.
choice.
Yeah, you see, even
Look at the
even
crowd is
the crypto guy
Yeah.
likes
No,
Bill
and
too.
but all right, Andre, enough. So, as not only the Greek connection, but also as someone who's been a little comfortable in cash for a while, in Vanguard cash for a while. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of speaking to me. 7 bips. Now, right, the thing is, what these guys are going to say is, sure, pal, 3% so far, 4% at the end of the year. But how do you like that when I make a 2,000% score in a couple of years? What's your response to that?
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to be 100% in it, right? So I feel like this is going to be the position that bails you out of like the big drawdowns that we have. Like, yeah, obviously cash is never going to be as good as 3x NVIDIA or 2x NVIDIA. Right. But I think it's a nice ballast compared to other bonds, right? Like the ag and things like that. I think that stuff has let you down. Cash has actually been pretty reliable as like a hedge recently.
What are the chattering classes?
I just think everybody else is pitching newfangled objects and the voice of sanity has entered the room.
Yeah, I mean, 4% yield in basically no risk is pretty attractive, especially with market really high and people nervous. And I agree. I would almost rather own this than the aggregate bond index because this won't go down. Like the ag goes down a lot with stocks. The only thing here is if the Fed starts cutting, this will be less attractive, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I just think in general, I mean, my 2 cents is, it was the sell-off in the bond market in late 2022.
Where the ag went down 13%, cash did nothing, so you did better in cash.
Like it sort of blew up the whole bond proposition at that moment, and as I saw it, and so yeah, bills are bills.
Is it really the first in 8 years?
From Vanguard?
Yeah.
No. Well, they've done active though. Maybe the first passive.
Yes, I should say it's
Yes.
the first passive.
Yeah,
Yes.
He only had 15 minutes.
Yeah, that actually
A little bit of a fumble.
Really,
That's like a correct.
They've actually launched
Wait a
they've
second.
actually launched like
Wait a second.
No. Wait a
No,
minute.
that's this
Factual
year.
mistakes. He's got to
Wait
come
a
up.
second.
Total
That's
new
this
pitch.
year. These
Okay.
they've launched
Okay.
This
like
year.
5 ETFs this year.
Yeah, VBIL was their first launch this year.
Is any of this stuff
Oh, their
that you
first this year.
No, within the when was their last launch? It was like 2014. When did they
Isabelle,
launch
yeah.
last year?
bust his chops?
Are you
awards.
sure? What active did they?
They launched.
That was this year or last year? I think they're all this year launches.
Yeah.
So
anything that
it's
you
a
pitch
sleight of hand
factual?
there. You're saying this was the first of many
What
launches.
did they launch? Show me what they launched last year.
Okay, give me it's going to take a second.
I want my terminal
Okay,
lifeline.
all right, here we go. Okay, here's
That actually should have been established at the beginning. You get one terminal
listen.
lifeline.
We got a lot of nerds in here. How many ETFs do you think Vanguard's launched this year? Let's get some guesses here.
James was close. It's like 10 or 11.
7 to 10.
I would say 7.
7 or 10. Not. I go 8 then.
7 to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So what were you talking about?
Because they haven't. did they
VBIL
launch-
wasn't their first one launched this year. Well, it launched the same day as VGUS.
Okay.
So these two
in terminal
launched in
lingo, we're
February.
going to go.
But by the way,
correct
no,
updates
Was there a
with-
2024 launch?
Here's the other problem. They launched one in November of 2024,
Okay, so
and
that was
another
the
one in
first
January of 2024. 2 of them.
What was in?
They've launched multiple ETFs.
All right, I should have said. All right, wait, time out. Okay,
Dude, you had
Dude,
every.
you were.
wait
Everything
a
was
second.
going so.
I should have for the kids listening at home.
This is like
it's the bonds.
Lance Armstrong
it's bonds.
doping. It's like it's all ruined.
Bonds. It was their first bond.
right.
Launch. in
Don't
like
worry,
8
I
years.
got your back with mine.
You want to? You want to try that again? You
No,
wanna-
I want to. It stays.
With the doping allegations. Okay.
But if I win, is this gonna come back?
Probably.
And say
Probably.
He
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
I love that he took the whole like moral high horse. He's like, they never launch any ETFs, and so for them to launch, they came down from the heavens and they said, there shall be an ETF today. And it's like, actually, there's been 20 in like 2 years.
I think 2020. Before that, they didn't have a launch for like 7
At
years.
some point, there was a year or two where they didn't launch. I think that's all.
The more, yeah, the
Yeah,
more
he won't give it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The more you talk, the deeper you get in here.
All right, we got one final pitch. Eric, you've got a mess on your hands over at Bloomberg Intelligence. You gonna mop that up?
Yeah, your guys are. Yeah, the least. By the way, Eric, I'll say so far, I feel like the least factual pitches so far have come from your crew.
Okay, Eric, you got a pitch?
I do.
All right, Eric, you are on the clock, sir.
All right, this one is just as boring as Athanasios's. I know you thought I was going to pick like a 2x quantum ETF, but this really stuck out to me this year. Global X US 500 ETF. Okay, well, who cares, right? Here's why this is interesting. First of all, it's only 2 basis points.
What's the ticker?
GXLC. It's 2 basis points. Really? The ticker on a S&P 500 should mean nothing. Okay, anyway. The reason this is interesting...
Don't respond to the crowd.
Yeah. This tracks the 500 biggest stocks in America. You may be like, well, so does the S&P. No, it doesn't. The S&P is an active fund. That index, you need to have 4 quarters of positive earnings. Then there's this secret committee that meets in a smoky room somewhere and decides what can go in or out. Remember when they wouldn't let Tesla in?
I do.
Well, over the last 10 years, the index this GXLC tracks is beating the S&P by 7 percentage points. Why? Mostly because they didn't let Tesla in. This one did. Same with Strategy, and there's been many others where this will have all the stocks when they're big enough, and you're not relying on a secret committee of who knows who.
Okay. How do you respond to your...
Yeah. What are the assets there? Let's just hear Eric admit it.
I got to get to know Vildana better.
Yeah.
We all do,
I think.
Yes, there's only 4 million now because Global X is not known for beta. It'd be like Vanguard launching like a humanoid ETF. It probably would take a minute, but still, I'm just going on the idea and the launch and the novelty and the fact that
sleeper.
It is, and also this is truly passive. If you're in the S&P 500, you're not really passive. You are again. You're giving.
But is that?
You're close to passive.
So you're saying that essentially all of us out there, all of us who think we're passive investors, we're actually investing in active funds.
Yeah, there's a committee of like 9 people who you don't know, nobody knows. It's like, remember see the mob documentaries where like the committee meets and like decides like who's going to die that year?
It's the same group who's going to vote on this, this pitch.
We've actually done.
That's what this does. That's why like Strategy didn't get in. They checked every box. Tesla checked every box. Microsoft was famously not let in when they checked every box. So it's interesting.
But is there a company or 2 or 5 right now that you could think of that is unfairly being left out as a result? Wait a minute. The crowd has a thought.
There's over 20 stocks that are eligible but not in there, and there's over 60 stocks in the index that are technically wouldn't be eligible today if they had to go.
This is interesting.
This is a backdoor crypto pitch for Eric. Strategy. That's what it, because he wants Strategy to be in the index.
Oh,
So what's the methodology here?
The
How are they
500
deciding?
biggest stocks in America.
500 biggest.
Done.
Okay.
Ask somebody on the street to describe the S&P 500. They can. Now, I'm going to say, as an investor who does own the S&P 500 in my 401k, I'm fine owning it. I'm just saying this is a little potentially tighter and more passive, and it's even cheaper at 2 bips.
Do you own this one?
No, it just came out.
Is that $4 million yours?
I'm not allowed to give investment advice.
Okay, speaking of mysterious processes and smoke-filled rooms with heavy curtains, David Papadopolous,
Hold on.
you've been
Can I have a minute?
smoking cigars and
Can I have a
considering
minute?
your options. You take. We're going to give you 1 minute to come
What?
up with your thoughts.
What the?
Yeah, so we'll be back in a minute. Welcome back, David.
Thanks. It's
How was that smoke-filled room?
2 cigars later.
Yeah, some horse betting.
Right.
Yeah.
No, there's no horse.
No,
betting,
no,
but
no track.
And
Okay.
after great thought, I have a verdict.
Do you want to start with that, or do you want to? Do you have some other ones that you want to?
I've graded everyone, and we'll go from worst or last to best.
Least
or first.
best.
Right. And
participation trophy for all.
there is, I do feel like
there's some millennials in the room. Okay, I know you guys can't handle just pure worst. Okay, so least best to best.
Least best, aka biggest flop, our pal Vildana.
Damn.
It was the shade.
It was just basically. It was just too angry. Your pitch was just too angry. I couldn't. It was just too angry. Too angry. All right. You know you're trying to sell me on something. You can't be that angry. But you're in good company because your pal Denitsa. Just too much of a mouthful. The whole. Like, did anybody see a fish called Wanda? Like a caw. I just couldn't get it out. And also dividend, the whole dividend, 14%. Obviously, right? What? You beat your pals. Next, Mr. Balchunas.
What?
$4 million.
I crushed it. Like I legit, objectively crushed it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Well,
fine.
listen. I here.
You can't veto the. You won last time.
No. All I want is I want to see a copy of his trading report in the next year. In a year from now, he's gonna legit buy the ticker I went over. I'm just saying.
All right, now we're starting to get up towards the top. I got James next, right off the bus or the subway, right in. Solid pitch. Crypto though, as the crowd, as the crowd was pointing out though, it was simultaneously greatly courageous and a little kind of reckless to pitch crypto at a moment like this when it's puking its guts out. But that was all right.
Come back in a year.
Mr. Humanoid himself, Andre's up next. Kind of fun, Sal, but maybe just me being stupid. I just don't know about the human ticker for a robot.
Has Andre ever seen the Terminator?
I don't know. Have you, Andre?
I've seen every Terminator.
Even like the ones with Christian Bale.
But you see what I'm saying? She remains salty and angry. This is what you just have to.
I gotta say though, the idea of disqualifying him because human is a bad ticker. They are called humanoids.
I'm
aware.
aware.
That's the name the industry gave them.
I'm aware of that.
Okay.
He's not.
But I'm just not feeling it.
Okay. All right.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that the industry
Fine.
pitches. Private credit will also tell you a lot of things about private credit. But I don't necessarily have to buy that either.
Priv did not have a cameo.
Right. Joel comes in third.
I'll take the bronze.
Just because TEXN is kind of, I feel like that was fun. Unlike human, I just thought TEXN was good. It's going to go nowhere, to be clear. Right? The ETF's got no chance, but it's fun.
BlackRock says otherwise, but okay.
Isabelle Lee, runner-up.
No.
Silver. Wow, I'll take it. Sure.
We're only down to two people, so you propose she
You're
wins.
gonna give it to Lance Armstrong?
Wait, the drug tests are negative. I'm clear of the doping.
God.
Well, here's the final thing. That was what put it over the top of the Lansing, because Lance and I actually share the exact same birthday. Day, month, year. No, VBIL, I mean, come on. Cash
This
is
is
king.
rigged. Just because he's
What's
rigged.
rigged?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Wait a minute. It's one of many factors, right?
Listen, I bet you their favorite actor is John Stamos. That's how messed up they both are.
You have to have a shrine at home of John
But we
Stamos,
will be getting lunch together at Anas. Yes,
All right.
clearly.
Well,
I mean, at a time, basically among other things, you could take the AUM of all these other ETFs combined, and it's not even like a quarter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it was an AUM
No.
competition. Okay. All right.
Ethan, do you have anything else you'd like to say? Any final words?
I'm clear to these doping allegations. And
All right.
All right,
But
but
this
let me
was
ask.
fun.
Wait a minute. Let me ask the Trillions host. Who would you, not choosing your own, who would you have chosen?
For this one, me, I probably would have chosen Andres. Because I think this is a thematic ETF. When I'm out in my regular life, a lot of people are like, what's a good stock pick? I'm like, I don't cover stocks. But when I eventually say I cover the markets or whatever, they're like, I want AI exposure. That's what everybody says. That's the thing. This I like because it is even going further. And there's so much money being poured into it, and it doesn't have a lot of overlap. You add like 1% of a humanoid ETF to your otherwise boring vanilla. It's a nice little spice. So I just think and human is a good ticker. That's why I would have given it to him. And the whole Terminator thing, I think about that constantly when I see these videos. I think about Terminator and I think about Minority Report. Remember when they sent the spider robots in to get the guy? I'm like, the future is going to be a combination of Minority Report and Idiocracy. That's my theory. Okay. I know it's a weird mashup, but...
So for posterity, if Balchunas was the judge, the winner. Joel?
You know, I kind of liked meme. I thought that was like, you know, of all the things that you could have thought would have happened this year, like the resurrection of a meme stock ETF. Like that's just kind of, you know, bonkers, but also.
I mean, like TEXN, it's also going to puke its guts out. Obviously,
but that's the point. It's like, you know, there's an indicator there.
The other thing for meme is if you're a boring investor, you add a little meme. You don't have to worry about what these whack job traders are doing. It just covers the stocks they're into, and you get a little taste of it. Yeah. Which of these ETFs are you most likely to invest in?
Oh, he knew. He gave it to it already.
Besides GXLC.
I do like GXLC. All right, so the dividends one, no.
Oh, man.
He wants you to say his, basically, David. Just say it. Just say it.
Just say it so we can all leave.
Maybe yours, Eric's.
Go ahead.
Meme, not a chance in hell. VBIL, I already got plenty of cash.
But it was best new launch.
TEXN is fun, but not like... I mean, actually, but no, I should ask.
We already know Eric's going to be like, I really won.
Yeah, I know.
That's why he's the whole time. Right. Like, I really won that competition.
So what about some of the Venezuelan bolivars I hand you? Just cut
in the edit. We're just going to turn the volume down
and
fade out now.
I have one other question. Yeah. Let's say I know you're a horse track guy and you like gambling. Let's say you had $10,000 of your own money, and you had to place it right now, even money on all these. Which of these will have the best performance 12 months from now?
12 months from now?
Yeah.
Just 12.
Yeah. This isn't investment advice. You think cash is going to win over the next? Wow.
Okay.
You could be right. That's just a bearish call, basically.
So that's why it's 12 months. If you were to give me a longer period, I wouldn't go VBIL, but yeah.
12 months? Okay. You might be right.
All right. Well, maybe we'll come back in 12 months.
November
Clock starts now. David, thank you very much for joining us. Everybody else, thank you as well. Thanks for listening to Trillions. Until next time, you can find us on the Bloomberg Terminal, Bloomberg.com, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever else you like to listen. We'd love to hear from you. Hit us up on social. I'm at Joel Weber Show. He's at Eric Balchunas. Trillions is produced by Magnus Henriksen. Brendan Newman is our executive producer. Sage Bauman is the head of Bloomberg Podcasts.